Hey guys, welcome to Ken Tamplin Vocal Academy, and I'm here to say something, and that's this. Don't stop singing. Don't stop singing. Let me tell you why. I'm going to share a little bit of my testimony with you, and hopefully this will inspire you. When I was about 4 years old, I remember an old TV show called The Rat Patrol, and I think it was about a few Allied soldiers that were taking on the Germans during World War II or whatever. It was one of those, World War II shows. But they had some cool theme songs in it. And so as a little kid, I'd run downstairs and I'd grab my uncle's ukulele and then I'd run upstairs in the attic and I'd try to bash out, whatever I thought I was hearing. I'm sure as a 4-year-old, imagine it was bloody awful, of course. But it started my fire to want to become a musician, to want to sing, to want to do this for a living or whatever it was. It was a dream. It was just me wanting to share my heart and my story, right? Well, it started a chain reaction. And that chain reaction was that I picked up the guitar and I played for a lot of years. I started going to concerts. Then I joined a band. And ultimately, I ended up into a crazy, wild ride of several decades of a career that I would not change for anything in the world. In fact, there's an old saying, do something that you love and you'll never have to work a day in your life. Now that doesn't mean that maybe everyone wants to become a professional singer and do this, or maybe it does mean that. Maybe you just want to sing karaoke, or for your church, or at a wedding, or for your girlfriend, whatever that is. But I'm encouraging you guys, don't stop singing. Now, the reason I'm telling you this story is because when the going gets tough, and it will get tough, the tough get going, right? And I want you to remember thinking back to those first moments of what inspired you to want to sing to begin with. Well, one of the reasons I hope is because you have your own unique story. No one has your story. Nobody. Nobody's had the experiences and the things that you've gone through that you could represent or tell from your own perspective, your own life's perspective on how you can share that with the world. Well, I truly believe that that's actually why people have gravitated towards me, because I was honest and I just shared my story. I wasn't trying to, embellish anything. I just said, hey man, this is what's going on. Even to the extent when, we talked about when the tough gets going. Let's talk about that for a second, because, it's not always easy. I remember early on, like I said, I started singing playing guitar when I was 6, and I dabbled in singing a little more when I was 9. I didn't even take my voice seriously until I was about 19 years old, professionally speaking. But I remember that as I had this band, one of the first bands, my own band that I formed called Revival, they wanted to kick me out of the band because I wasn't good enough at playing lead guitar. Straight up, telling you straight up. I was 16, I think. And I'm like, well, wait a minute. I own the PA. I'm booking the shows. You guys want to kick me out of my... I felt sound like Jack Black. You can't kick me out of the band, But it's a straight up true story, right? From there, I had a couple other, musical encounters, and I joined another band, a semi-quasi-professional band, when I was around 19. And they relegated me to rhythm guitar and wouldn't let me sing at all other than some background vocals. But again, I remembered that spark. I remember what first thing that inspired me. I remember people going, man, you have a nice voice, or man, I love that, or that really touched me, or that meant something to me, or just me being able to tell my story, which was awesome. So I dug in my heels, I opened up my eyes, I wiped away the frustration, and I said, you know what? I just want to do this because I love it. I don't care what people think. I'm going to tell my story. So the road to great singing is long. It's not easy, sometimes discouraging, but despite what some people might tell you. But in the end, I can honestly say it is well worth it. Now, I hope for my singing academy and some of the stuff that I do here at Ken Tamplin Vocal Academy to inspire you guys. I have a singing course called How to Sing Better Than Anyone Else. I share all of my life's experiences. Everything that is 40 years or 35 some odd years of what it's taken me to become the singer and guitar player that I've become over the years. I've poured this into a singing course called How to Sing Better Than Anyone Else. It's not for everybody, because I'm not going to promise you that you're going to, do something for 2 weeks and be awesome at it. It doesn't work that way. But if you're willing to put in the time, it's so worth it, because you practiced, you persisted, and you prevailed, right? So here's to many more years of great singing. God bless all you guys. Ken Tamplin Vocal Academy, where the proof is in the singing. Thank you for joining me.
about